Sorry about the long way, folks. I had to get dinner. I'm gonna go with Sue for the question. Here we go. According to an American Optometric Association, the minute you see a dress or a suit that you like, what do the pupils of your eyes do? They look for my credit card. Oh boy. They get smaller. Disagree? They dilate! So it's going to go for bed for the tie. For the block, actually. True or false? There's a version of Vogue magazine Docs called Dog that features ads for candle number 5 perfume and fashions by E. St. Bernard. And clapping service by a resin barber Olaf. True. It's true. Now what happened is, when we go to a tie like this, it's gotta go for a 5 square win. And it's also the block. Here we go. Can a potato get pink eye? Only if it watches too much television. No. I think it does. I disagree. It does, yes. It's caused by bacteria that is quite common in most soils. Game 3. Here we go. So 1 for Scotland on this question. Can you get anything by trying to make a pheasant with a chicken? Usually remove for feathers in some wonderful snapshots. Yes, something called a ficken. There is something called a ficken! You fool! You fool!
You fool!
That's called a ficken. A ficken is P-H-I-C-K-E-N, and that is real. You can find it down south in the U.S. Daz. Gotta go with him again. Here we go. Why would your dentist attach electrodes to your mouth and body and then run an electric current through your mouth? Oh God. To jumpstart his Mercedes. To reduce pain. I agree. To reduce pain? Wow. Never know that. Then we're gonna go for Dean for the block. Can you find a cockle in the sea, but you can eat a cockle and suffer no ill effect? Only in months with an R. Yes. Can suffer. Little side effect from eating a cockle could cause you to vomit. But it has that one side effect. But it has like a couple of side effects. So I'm gonna go with Eddie on this. True or false? The monkey wrench is named after an inventor, Charles Monkey. I thought it was Irving Wrench. True. Agreed. Charles Monkey! How about that? Now, Wop could either block me in 2 ways. Draw for the block, but I'm also going to go for bed for the win. Your dinner partner suddenly starts coughing and then says the food went down the wrong way. According to the University of Miami Medical School, what does he mean? He's trying to change the topic of conversation. He got heartburn and went down the trachea instead of the esophagus. Yeah, most people could do it that way.
Yeah.
And suddenly had, if it's going down the wrong way, if it's going down even more the wrong way, you're starting to choke. And that's why you do the Heimlich maneuver. True statement, too. This could be the win. And China, what does your host know when you had enough to eat? When white starts coming out of your ears. Ew! You lay your chopsticks across the plate. I agree. We got the win! What's coming out of your ears? Ew! Nasty! Ugh. Hang on, let me do this for a second, folks.
No pause, no comment.
Ugh. Ugh. And I'm done puking. Okay. Which key do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
No, 3.
Which one? Call 1,
3.
call 2, call number 3,
Call number 3.
4, or 5. And you want call number 3.
Yeah.
If you pick the key to the car,
Yep.
then it's going to be magic with $1,500 plus. Hopefully I'll call in because we won a trip to the French Alps for skiing. So why not a car to go along with that? There we go. Oh, it doesn't fit. It doesn't. Well, this is going to be another good one on it. We won the game. But since we lost the copy, we won $1,500. So far, we won $4,000 bucks. Well, it's not bad. We can win more because Jeopardy Jr. is coming up next.